good riff. We probably should have got it.
I thought you were.
Oh, see? Psych, always go on too.
Psych?
Yeah, you remember Psych?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Hi, Laurie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
It's a sick studio. I'm impressed.
I really appreciate that because
I love it.
I'm here alone a lot, which sounds also creepy, but
I'm here alone a lot.
I'm here alone all the time. But you know, when you're doing it, you're like, I think this looks cool. I hope other people think it looks cool.
Oh no, it fucking looks sick. And it's like, I like how you have all these different details to it. It's great.
Yeah. Didn't plan it for the shot though. I built everything else and then I kind of figured out where the cameras are going to go.
Yeah.
And now you can't see half
and you're
the
like,
stuff.
fuck!
Yeah. Like, this stuff's out. That's out.
Oh, that didn't make it in?
Nothing makes it in. Nothing.
It happens.
The stuff behind your head is kind of in.
Sort of in, sort of not.
That's a Hanson's beer behind you called Hops.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Have you opened one?
I opened the other 11. They sent me a case.
Was it good?
It was very good.
What kind of beer?
It's an IPA.
I love IPA.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
I did the commercial for those guys.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't direct it. I was the assistant director. But
what did they do? Or they just do bop the whole time?
They bopped around in a couple of bars, shooting pool and drinking. Well, I don't know if you can actually drink beer in a beer commercial. I don't think you can.
You probably can't.
But you know the story behind those guys?
I mean, I remember them from, when they were little children.
Well, they aren't the only brothers. There's 4 or 5 other brothers.
Oh, those poor other brothers.
All of them have 5 or 6 kids.
Damn.
There's a whole tribe to take care of.
Are they Mormon?
I think so. Something like that.
That makes sense.
There's a religious thing happening.
Yeah.
And they got to support all them kids somehow.
They do. So they had to come up with bop.
They had to, yeah.
What is that? That's the
That's
beer.
the song.
But what's the beer again?
Hops.
Hops. So good. So smart. So smart.
Yeah. I
haven't seen it out though.
Oh, I haven't. I don't know.
It didn't get off the ground. Failed to launch.
Hop. I don't know. Yeah.
Hop.
Yeah.
Hop.
I don't know. Laurie Douglas from Dallas, Texas, which we just talked about. I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
I was just in Dallas.
Oh, yes.
I really like it.
It's nice, right?
Yes. I ate at this place.
That place is awesome.
I forgot the name of it.
Good barbecue. Terry's Blacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan talks about it on his podcast.
It's really good.
But one day his podcast will be as big as my podcast.
One day. I don't know, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you been on Rogan?
No.
That would be so funny.
No. It would be like a charitable thing. Like,
right.
Do you want to come on here?
One day, right?
What? Yeah, one day. That's on a vision board.
Yeah.
Why not?
If you do enough Taco Bell commercials.
Maybe. Oh my God. Was that you that told me that we were so close to working together on it?
We were very close. And it was a documentary kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was like 5 documentaries in one. But one of them was Taco Bell. And I looked through the Taco Bell people and I was like, oh, when's Laurie coming? And they were like, the client like this other girl. I was like, we interviewed.
Fuck that client.
We interviewed 50 people. I'm like, you can't just get Laurie in here.
But I was on there like, I got like the Avail email and everything, but it was in my spam. And so I didn't reply till like too late, which is bad business for me. It
would have been an easy day for you. It would have been like maybe an hour in and out.
Yeah.
And just interviewed. But it was at a really warm stage in the valley. I'm going to miss it.
That sounds so appealing. Sounds like the perfect place to do a Taco Bell, anything.
Yeah, well, they have this stage that has all these LED walls.
Yeah.
So they were like having tacos cascade behind the taco people.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
It sounds like I missed out.
I didn't have a good time on that shoot.
It wasn't good? That's because I wasn't there.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you would have only been there for an hour and we shot for 5 days.
Yeah, so that would not really do much.
I don't know. I mean, having you there would have been great, but it wouldn't have really like changed
Bounced anything out for you.
Yeah, 5 days in the valley. That sounds like a movie.
Yeah, that does sound. It might already be made.
Yeah, I already spent 14 years in the valley. I don't want to spend any more.
I don't need any more time in the valley.
No more days.
I'm new to the valley, and I kind of like the valley.
Where were you originally from? Like specific address so people can go.
My specific address. I was in Miracle Mile.
Okay.
And so I liked Miracle Mile a lot, but then it got sketch.
It did.
It's pretty sketchy now. And I feel like where I'm at for the valley, I feel pretty safe, but it's because like I guess no one wants to be there.
You'll see.
At night, sometimes I get on Citizen, I'm like, ooh, maybe it's not as safe as I thought.
Yeah. Let's blow up your spot and tell everybody where you live.
Come, please.
Everybody's welcome at Laurie's house.
You guys come. It'll be great.
That should be the name. You have a podcast?
No. I'm thinking about having one.
You should have one and call it Laurie's house and do it at your house.
And do it at my house.
And only invite homeless people.
Oh, I would love that. They probably wouldn't want to leave.
No,
I have a great home.
Squatters' rights.
They would be like, you know what? I'm not leaving.
But this home that you have And you just recently purchased because of your father, right?
Yes, yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas,
is your dad.
Yeah. Catherine Zeta-Jones is my mom.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can't. Sorry.
I mean, I'm doing.
I
didn't really get a lot of her features. I got mostly his recessive features.
Okay.
I don't tan or anything like that. But
do you have a favorite film from Michael Douglas?
I think every single one's all right. But when it's your dad, you just don't care.
You're like Dad.
I refuse to even remember his movies because I'm like. I like to mess up and tell him I really like Godfather. He did a great job in that.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? Just to really poke at him.
Are you watching The Offer?
No. Is it good?
Oh my God.
Amazing. My friend wrote on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, your friend is
Mona,
a genius.
Yeah.
Do I know her? Him? Her?
No. You probably do know her. She used to do stand up. She'll probably get back into doing it.
Oh, good.
Mona Mira.
I do know who that is.
She's awesome.
Yes.
She's fucking talented and smart. She's great.
My number one rule about shows that I hate is that I never watch shows about shows.
Yeah.
But this is the best show.
Yeah.
Because The Godfather is the best. Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
I need to see it.
So good.
I need to see it.
It's on. So here's what happened.
Yeah.
They said it was a limited release and they put the first 3 episodes out. And I was a little hungover, having a couch day, and I was like, 3 episodes, I'll watch it. And I was hooked. And then I realized they had 7 more episodes to come out. It was a 10-part series.
That's a blessing.
Well, now I'm waiting every week like a crackhead. But
that's kind of the best in the world, though. I don't know, because I go back and forth with it. There's something about having to wait a week to watch your show.
Yeah.
There is a vibe there versus when I just sit and binge and then I feel like a fucking...
Oh.
I question everything in my life afterwards.
I haven't left the house.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah. No matter what, I make myself get up at 7 o'clock and walk down to the beach. No matter what I've been doing all day or how I feel.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You got to get outside.
I do need to get outside more.
Yeah.
But my walk isn't as fun. No. You go walk by the beach. Mine's okay, I'll just go walk past.
There are parks within a few miles of your house.
Yeah.
That didn't narrow it down too much, did it?
No, but there are parks.
Yeah, but you could also always go to Michael's house. And swim in his pool.
True. I mean, yeah, he'd be like, God, go away. They don't give me any money. They just let me live super poor.
Wouldn't it be super funny if we're joking about you being related to Michael?
I would be so much further along if I was Michael Douglas.
Do you think you would give a shit? Do you think you would even care about being...
I probably would be. I'd probably have a bunch of shoe lines and probably something at Target. A vintage shoelace line. Totally.
Yeah.
I'd probably, but I don't know what any other kids look like, but Catherine Zeta-Jones is a fox, so I'm sure she probably didn't one of them get throat cancer?
Oh, I hadn't heard, but
yeah, one of them did get.
Anything's possible with the right attitude. So
it's true. It's
true. That's why I need someone looking stuff up.
I know someone that's he did get throat cancer.
I used to look stuff up, but then it was a lot of dead air. So now we're just
much dead air.
Yeah, throat cancer it is. Yeah,
I'm dyslexic too, so if I was doing that, and then I'd have to read it and then say it aloud, it'd be a whole thing.
Yeah, I can't talk and type at the same time.
It's hard.
I can't walk and chew gum at the same time either.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd have a hard time believing that.
Well, we'll have to find some gum.
We'll have to find gum. I don't have any gum.
Well,
I normally
this has been fun. Thanks for coming.
Can you leave?
Yeah. I thought you knew to bring the gum.
That's the thing.
Yeah. I have other notes here.
What are your notes?
But my first one bombed. So
which one?
I have your entire IMDb printed out.
Oh, I love that for you.
I missed the other 8 pages. I just printed the top.
I know
page.
You have to just print the top.
Yeah, it's a summary.
Just so long.
You have a show coming out.
Yeah.
Pay Up Hollywood.
Yes.
Is it fun? Is it good?
It's so fun.
Where can we see it?
It's going to be on All Black. It's I think it's BET's streaming platform.
I couldn't have guessed that.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
Is that really the name?
I think it is. I swear on my life I think it is. If it's not,
BET, do better.
If it's not, then I don't think there's an A or something. I think there's no A in it or something. I could be really wrong.
Oh, like BLCK?
Yeah, it could be that.
Okay.
I should probably know.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's coming out though.
Okay.
But it's really fun. It's basically like The Office, but with production.
Sorry. I thought you were going to say something else.
No.
Yeah.
I play a really intense sex coordinator. Intimacy coordinator.
Intimacy coordinator.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that position.
Yeah,
no
it's
pun
actually
intended.
a thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that you take people that are not sexually compatible and you reverse osmosis them?
Yeah. No. You basically like draw, like I guess someone comes in and like will map out a sex scene.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you did this on camera.
Yeah.
You acted like a person who would do that.
Yes. Yeah. For the show.
Oh, I've never had one of those on set.
No, I never have either. I haven't had a sex scene though.
I've only done 2.
Really?
Not personally.
Yeah.
And they're weird.
I bet they're weird.
There's 3 people in the room. It's the 2 people and the camera operator. And everything else is just, they're like, oh, you can't see us. No. We're all watching on the monitor.
So awkward.
It's so awkward. My first movie, the letter of the contract for the young lady was not specific. It wasn't specific about the level of nudity. Mm-hmm. And the director's like, all right, let's see what you got. Off. And she was like, excuse me 1 second. Boom, her agent was there like 5 minutes later. Oh. There's fights. I'm not doing this. There's no way I'm doing that. And eventually she did. But the movie never came out.
Yeah.
So good for her.
That's awesome then.
Yeah. Her boobies will never be seen in this movie.
Yeah.
And then she showed them in the next one that went to theaters.
No way.
But I will not say who she is.
She was like, you know what? That felt right.
Yeah.
That felt right.
I don't have time to work at my craft. I'm just going to show my boobs.
But sometimes you can show those titties and still do a great acting scene.
That's true.
I've seen some beautiful titties and beautiful acting.
You got any specific topless acting scenes that come to mind?
Thinking about
Showgirls.
I haven't seen yeah, that was some grade A acting.
T out.
That made me want to be an actress.
Yeah.
No. Swordfish. She had some titties out and she did great.
That is the most fantastic example of a titty out acting scene.
Yes, that was like I loved it.
She was just like, "What's up?"
Yeah, I don't even actually think I've seen the movie. I've only seen her scene.
It's a fantastic movie.
See, that's some grade A acting.
It doesn't hold up.
With some titties. Why?
I mean, it's just technology, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
He's a computer hacker.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's like, hey, I can do that on my phone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's another sexually aggressive scene in that movie.
Really?
He has to hack into a computer while someone is preoccupying him sexually.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, which I can't even change the channel on the TV.
Yeah, you're like, you said you can't even chew gum and walk at the same time.
Yeah, no. Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
What a segue.
Dallas, Texas.
You were born there or you were raised there?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Yeah. When did you come here?
I came here in 2013.
2013. What was so special about that year?
I graduated college.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smart.
Graduated from college.
University of Dallas?
University of Oregon.
Oregon.
The
okay.
Ducks.
So
yeah.
We went from Dallas to Oregon to California or back to Dallas before California?
Just straight to California.
From Oregon.
After Oregon, yeah.
Yeah. The Ducks, huh?
The Ducks, yeah.
I worked with their mascot one time. I feel
their
like this
mascot's so fun.
I'm just making this all about me.
This is just your resume. Tell us more about your resume.
Okay, so I started it. No. If you want to know about me, folks at home, you can watch season 1. Because I didn't ask anybody questions. I was like, more about me now.
Sometimes it works that way.
Yeah, I feel like conversations are give and take sometimes.
It is. It should be.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of weird when there's not, but I don't know.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if they're just like, all right, next question. You're like, okay.
Yeah. It feels more like an interview when it's just like,
yeah.
So how many children have you born?
How many have you had? I've had 3.
Seriously?
No.
Wow. That would, how old's the oldest?
The oldest is 13.
The 13 must be your lucky number.
It is. It really
2013,
is.
We have a 13-year-old.
2013. That was a big year for me, 2013.
You're the 13th child of Michael Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
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 That makes sense.
His favorite.
This tracks, right?
His favorite.
Okay, so if you graduated in 2013, we can all do the math on how old you are.
I did a victory lap, too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did a
One more
victory lap.
time.
One more time. Why not?
There you go.
I did a victory lap.
Well, I mean, sometimes you need to specialize in a certain subject.
Sometimes you bounce around.
Yeah. Did you get did you get your BFA?
No, I did do my BFA, but I did advertising electronic media.
Oh.
Yeah. I really wanted to do, for a hot minute, I wanted to do broadcasting.
Okay.
Because I was like, maybe that'll like cure my bug.
Like on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do sports broadcasting.
Oh, like man, you'd be really good at that.
But then I was like, I just still wanted to do acting. And then so I changed my major because I was like, okay, I don't have to do all the hard shit that goes with like doing reporting,
Yeah.
I could just like do that, and then I could probably get into it.
You got to read really fast to be a
That's true, and I'm
newscaster.
super dyslexic. So
really?
I would be like a
They'll just
dyslexic
play it
news player.
upside down and backwards.
I'd be like, can I please just get it a couple days early?
Can you read stuff backwards?
No.
Does that help?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not that. Like, I wish I could, because that sounds like I would be able to probably like do something with that.
Was that offensive?
I am super offended.
Oh, okay. Would it be offensive to dyslexic people outside of this room?
No, but if you like made me read something,
okay,
I would be like, fuck.
You should be able to read the top line.
I could read those. That one's kind of hard for me.
That's your name.
That was tough. That was hard.
So it's like it.
I just can't like formulate words.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, it was, I don't know. It's definitely, I don't read things backwards. You can like flip flop things.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I think it shows up in different ways for different people.
Are you good at memorizing stuff?
Yes.
Really
good at memorizing.
I can't remember a lot of things a lot of times.
I feel like though, like I think I've done some damage to my brain with smoking a little too much weed at times. So
well, that's
I feel
legal
like my
here in
memory
California.
is like
Indica or sativa?
If I'm gonna smoke during the day, sativa. If I'm gonna do night,
okay,
indica. You know,
all right.
I like a good hybrid though. Like I like to meet right in the middle.
I mean,
why not do a hybrid? Hybrid's probably my way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edibles?
No, I love joints. Those are my favorite. Yeah.
Like to smoke it, huh? Okay. Pre-rolls?
Yes.
All right. Who's got time to just...
I know. Well, you go through so much weed when you roll it yourself.
It's true.
But then I'm like, I don't know. I don't even want to look at the math at how much money I spend on weed.
Okay. I mean, it's probably about the same as other people spend on booze.
Probably.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I have this one spot where like they hook you up, you give them a tip, and then they'll like have you spin a wheel, and they have
prizes,
bomb prizes.
Yeah.
That like keep me going for like 2 months.
Okay.
I know.
2 months.
Yeah.
I would give out less just to see you more often.
I know.
Well, we haven't seen Laurie. Well, we gave her too much free weed.
Gave her too much free weed.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, yes.
I would fire that guy.
You're
Poor
like
girl.
so
or person.
excited.
Yeah. I have a friend in the cannabis business.
That's awesome.
He actually used to produce this show.
No way.
Yeah. And then he moved off to Baltimore and got a job in the cannabis business. Shout out, Nick.
Get it, Nick.
Yeah.
Send some weed.
He could get in trouble for mailing it across state lines.
Don't mail it.
But I can't blow up a spot. I'm going to tell you something off air about medical and recreational marijuana.
Hell yeah. Make a note.
Air weed story.
Off air weed story.
Got it. Back to Dallas. Were you a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader?
No, but I like went through phases where I really wanted to, but I can't really dance and I'm not very coordinated.
But you can act.
I can act.
There you go.
But like, oh my God, did I want to be a cheerleader for a hot minute? Like after Bring It On.
Oh, that's so rude. You
so rude. What the fuck?
Turn your phone off.
What the fuck? Sorry, it's my dad. It's Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas?
My dad's calling you.
That's funny. That's a guy I gave a shout out to on today's episode that just came out.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Is he like, fuck you?
No, it's a good shout out.
He's like, thank you.
Yeah, he's probably in LA and like, what are you doing?
He's like, what are you gonna do?
Now he's getting a shout out in 2 episodes.
Double shout out.
But I'm not going to say his name on this one. Dallas, is it a thing where like you and all your friends, I assumed you had predominantly women friends, women friends when you were growing up?
I only had man friends.
Adult male
I only had
friends.
Adult male friends growing up.
Gross! I'm so good at interviewing people. This is awesome. Did you and your other lady friends?
Other lady friends? I think we were children at this time.
Did you and your child compatriots also dream of being a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader?
I mean, I think like I honestly really wanted to be a Spice Girl more than anything.
Okay.
That was really, or like Britney. I went through like a real strong Britney phase. And like I really for a while wanted to be Jessica Simpson. Those were more my fortes. Like the cheerleader was like, there was a bit of reality, but I used to think I could sing too. So like I would do singing lessons.
Yeah, but to all the people that you listed aren't necessarily singers.
Jessica Simpson used to be able to sing. Then she started doing some weird shit with her voice.
Yes.
You know, she's like, right? And like she kind of would like do this thing with her face when she sang.
Remember when her little sister messed up on SNL?
Oh, she couldn't live that down.
Oh, yeah.
She couldn't live that down.
Dude.
I liked her too.
Yeah.
Which is embarrassing, but I did.
I liked her better, I think.
Yeah, she's like, on a Monday, waiting.
Yeah. I formerly dated a young lady that was friends with Ashley.
How fun.
Yeah.
Did you get your ash?
I never got to her.
Never got to her. Huh?
I was.
What a shame.
She also used to work with Joe Rogan on Fear Factor.
Oh, how fun!
And I was like, let's get to some Joe. She was trying to set up a dinner. Almost got to dinner with Joe.
Oh,
but I couldn't take it anymore.
What a bummer.
Yeah.
Really?
More to that story also.
I need to hear more of that. I would have kept that going.
Oh,
I would have kept
my
that
friends
going.
at home are laughing their ass off. I kept it going as long as I could.
You're like, I literally couldn't anymore.
I couldn't.
Oh no.
More hot tea.
I love hot tea. I like it piping.
Put her name in quotes, but not say it out loud. College years. Anything fun there? Were you doing comedy or acting there? Did you do theater?
I did a little bit of theater, like near the end, and then that was when I was like, oh, it's still in me. I still have that bug.
Yeah.
And I used to do like a lot of bits when I was drunk.
Like sketches?
No, just like little comedy bits.
Yeah.
Like for my friends, and I'd be like, one day I'm gonna do stand up one day. I don't know, like I just want to do it. But I never had the balls there, and there wasn't really like anywhere to do it.
Right.
At that like in Eugene, there really wasn't. You could do it in Portland,
right.
but like
there's not a laughs ha hole up in Eugene, Oregon.
No. I'm sure maybe now.
Maybe.
But who knows?
Yeah.
I'm sure if I had the gumption, I could have made something.
Yeah.
Done a show.
You could have done it at the Quad.
I've just been standing on the side of the street.
Other places that colleges have.
Yeah.
I didn't go to college. They
all have quads.
Do they?
I think. I'm not quite even sure what a quad is. It sounds like somewhere there's food and
I think that's where they play frisbee golf. Or frisbee discs. Wait. Tag frisbees.
Oh, yes. Or that weird thing that people got really into.
Frisbee football.
Yes.
Flag frisbee football.
Something like that.
Man, you can tell that I did not do any of those things.
That's fine.
I'm into sports ball, though. I'm pretty into it.
You're into sports balls?
No, we made that up yesterday. Did you play sports?
No. I did a little bit. Like I did in like middle school and stuff like that. Right. But like where I went to school, like they were grade A athletes there. Like you had to be like really good. Right. You couldn't just be like mediocre. And my mom was really protective. So like I would do basketball and then like, you know, this doesn't make me sound very good, but like, you know, if the ball hit me in the face or something like that, my mom would like sprint out to the fucking court and
stop the
cry.
game.
And like it was a thing. And after like two times of it, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
No, thanks,
and then
Mom.
it was the first quarter, so like I have to continue to play with these people. It was humiliating
because there's no bench. It's five of you and your friends.
Yeah.
And,
I did make the B team, which I was super proud about. But like the B team, you know, is mediocre.
How many
teams middle?
How many letters are there?
There's 3.
Oh, there's a C team?
Yeah.
Hey,
there
look
was
at that.
a C team.
Hey,
B team.
you better than somebody.
I know. That's what I told myself.
Yep.
Yeah, but they just put me in post and I just like threw the ball up.
Yeah. I mean, is it public knowledge that you're kind of tall? I can cut this out.
Yeah, I'm tall. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", depending upon who I'm talking to.
If you're talking to a short guy, are you shorter?
I don't talk to short guys.
Hey!
That's why I'm single. All the short ones are the best ones, though.
Oh, that is a good segue into this other topic that I have.
What's the other topic?
Who is your celebrity crush?
Oh my God, my celebrity crush.
And there's a part B to this.
Chris
Hemsworth?
Well, yeah, but he's married, so I can't. Okay. I don't crush on him too hard.
That's right.
What's his name? Chris Evans. I think he's super handsome.
Oh yeah, with that leaked photo, that kind of does it.
Wait, he has a leaked photo? I clearly am not that big a fan.
He accidentally. Yeah. Okay, so my co-host on my other show, Misty, we talked about her a minute ago. She honestly in her head believes that they're married. She's married to Chris Evans. Yeah. She had a picture of him on her set from the last show. She shared a picture that he accidentally, I think he wasn't really checking his backgrounds, but he shared with the world his talents and abilities.
How did I not know about his talents?
Do you not follow him?
No. I mean, I do, but like, I think Chris Evans is hot, but like, I'm not like scrolling at him all the time.
Yeah. Let's just say.
But now I'm going to look.
Yeah. He's the kindest way to put it. I don't think this applies to him, but like if you catch him out wearing some gray sweatpants.
Those are the best.
Yeah. Well, for some people, John Hamm.
Yeah. There's definitely, for some, it's like.
It's for other people, they're just sweatpants.
Sometimes I'm like, can you please, sir, just like strap that up? Like it's too much.
Right.
Like in the gray sweatpants, even if it's small. Because like a lot of times, well, you talked about open mics. A lot of men at open mics wear like sweatpants.
Why?
And it gets to a point where it's like, and you know, like where we're sitting and you're like at dick level. I'm like, dude, please, with the sweatpants. I can't.
Yeah, you can't front row.
And then if they're like physical, I'm like, please stop. Because it's like flopping and shit. It's awful. Oh. Open mics are rough.
Now I'm picturing dicks at open mics.
Yeah, that's the reality.
I think I'm going to quit comedy now.
I thought you were already done.
I'm done. I quit earlier today, and then I came back and I quit again.
I also think the guy that was Superman is super sexy.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
His name's like Steve or something.
Steve Rogers. No, that's Evan's name in Avengers.
Yeah. I like Superman. I guess I like Captain America. Those are my two crushes.
Is it because of the role that they play?
It's like the role that they play when they're not in the costume. Like, you know, they look real buff and nice. Like, that's what does it.
Okay.
That's what does it.
Gotcha.
He was also in Knives Out, though, Chris Evans, and that was really good.
He was.
I'm getting that right?
Yes. There's going to be a Knives Out, too.
Oh, I can't wait.
I don't know how they're going to tie them together.
Me either.
I thought they kind of wrapped that up.
It's pretty wrapped up in a bow.
So you like a superhero that can, like, you know, handle business?
Yeah, and I guess he can.
All right. You got anybody else in there? Do you have a C team? Like if the other two were just like, oh, you're too pretty for us, Laurie, we can't do this, and you'd have a third option, who would it be?
Who would it be?
You got to go with something like totally different.
Who would it be? Michael Douglas.
Funny. Very funny. That leads me into my follow-up question. If you had to build the perfect man.
Ooh.
So you can take parts of Chris and you can take parts of Steve or whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is.
People are screaming at his real name.
I have no idea what his fucking name is.
Superman's name?
He's so sexy. Superman. I don't know. Everyone said that was like
It's a weird name.
I'm
going to Google it real quick.
It's like Henry there's a Henry.
Henry Cavill.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, it is Henry. I don't have to Google it.
I would have such a hard. I don't know where I got Steve.
Steve Cavill. It's his brother. It's his little known cousin.
It's his little cousin.
Yeah. Wow.
I do. I love Emily Ratajkowski. I feel like I have more girl crushes than I do.
Is that his girlfriend?
Crushes. No, she's just a gorgeous model. Emily Ratajkowski.
Wasn't she on
Olivia Coppola? Clopo. What I can't.
I don't keep track of the models.
They're hot. There's so many good looking ones.
The first one was on Entourage, right?
Yes. Okay. I think she was, yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. She was on Gone Girl.
The movie?
Yeah. She shows her titties in Gone Girl.
The
acting was me.
And we're going to put a picture of her titties right here. Do you watch, do you know who Rick Glassman is?
No.
Oh, he's a comic, but he snaps his fingers and puts stuff in the cut, but he snaps himself into and out of his ads.
Oh, that's amazing.
We'll be right back after this. And then
pops in.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look at that.
Yeah. I started doing that, and then he started doing that, so I stopped. So he stole it from me. Coming for you, Rick.
Bullshit, Rick.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Build a man.
Build a man. If I could build a man. Okay. Are we just talking exterior?
I don't know. What is build a man? What is it to you? We could go with personality.
Yeah, I would definitely build him rich.
Okay. We got rich.
And
how rich is rich, though? What's rich to you? Let's side tangent this.
You know
for a
what?
second.
Like, I mean, okay, this is the thing. I've thought a lot about my future husband's wealth.
Okay.
And so there's a piece of me that feels like you hit a certain wealth category and you can't be faithful. Like, I'm convinced of
totally
that.
Agree.
Like, I think that faithfulness on a lot of levels, of course, character's there, but I do think opportunity plays a part. Like, if we were making a mathematical equation, right?
Yeah.
I think if someone's like really rich,
X amount of money equals unlimited
pussy.
Women's times.
Yeah, right? And I think even probably the same with women.
Could be
a little bit, but I feel like, I don't know. I don't want
What's that number? Is it 10 million?
10 million would be great.
Well, I guess it depends on where you live, too.
I don't know.
Because 10 million here
doesn't get
it's like
you that
40
far.
million in somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like North Carolina.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I'd be good. I think if I had 3, I would just dip.
You just have to figure out, like, I feel like, I guess, too, a lot of it's like investments, right?
Yeah.
That's really like what.
Are we talking liquid or like Bitcoin?
Probably not Bitcoin. I mean, a little bit, but if you got everything in Bitcoin, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I am sorry for you.
I
don't know.
Thanks.
I'm not very good at investing. I don't really have anything to invest yet.
Okay. But you got that TV show coming out.
I got that TV show.
That's right. You got that TV money coming out.
But
Yeah.
I can't remember what platform.
Wow.
I should have reviewed myself before I came.
Right.
Like what's going on, Laurie?
Says here.
Let's see. I mean, maybe you can tell me.
I pull your financial statements out. I'm like,
your tax return. You do not have any room for investments.
Yeah.
I would want him to be funny, of course.
Okay.
But not like.
Not a comic.
Yeah, but it's really annoying because I feel like sometimes when I start talking to guys and then they're like, so like, yeah, like I really actually want to be a comic. And then, like, and they'll pull like, and I'm working on some bits. Like, do you want to write? Like, I've even dated some guys where they're like, I think I'm pretty funny. Like, they get like competitive with you about it. And you're like,
see.
I don't, why are we don't need to do this.
Yeah.
One was like, I can help you write. I'm funny. I was like,
cool,
I'm not
bro.
sitting here asking to like do your job with you.
Right.
I don't know. It's different.
I don't come to your job, take the trash out of your hands.
That would be nice though.
Bro,
if someone
rich
did that for
and
me.
funny.
Rich and funny, tall would be ideal.
But like not non-comic funny.
Yeah, non-comic funny, just life
like
funny.
a comedic actor, perhaps.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Like they can riff, but they're not trying to write your bits.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I mean, I also wouldn't mind dating like someone if they were in the same industries. I just don't want to date someone that's like aspiring. Like he's just going to like he just started going to mics. Does that make sense? Like if there was a comic, I think I could maybe do it now.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that I like the banter. Like there's a type of banter you can get into with a comic that I feel like you can't. That doesn't happen with anybody else.
Yeah.
And like where you guys can go in conversations and build and is actually really appealing. And I used to be like. Like I won't ever touch a comic, but I could see myself more now, maybe
with a successful comic.
Ideally, right?
Yeah.
Ideally.
I mean, so far, what I think you're spelling out here is like a pretty witty, like Hollywood producer guy.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would like that.
But that's true in reverse, by the way.
Yeah.
The aspiring thing, it's like, oh, okay. Like you have 14 followers on your Instagram.
Yeah.
And you're posting pictures in your underwear every day. Like,
see, yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like, eek. Like, what's happening? The algorithm is not working in your favor.
No, not all boobs equal views.
No, which is
followers.
crazy because people don't realize that.
No.
There is something really sad when you go through one and it's just like a bunch of titties and ass and then there's barely any engagement. And you're like, ugh.
Or the dude that's trying to be like a motivational fitness.
Those ones are my favorite. And they're like, and they're never in shape. And they're never in shape.
No.
And they're always like right in the camera and they can never really figure out how to like frame it properly.
No days off.
No days off. And then they always like cut it, but they like have to like move the camera. Like they never cut it perfect. So it's like just always.
We can't all be good at camera stuff.
You know, it's true, but it's like, come on. Now you can. There's some stuff.
There are some apps that you can use now that will just edit for you.
Really?
You can just click on some clips and it's not going to be what you want.
Totally.
But if you don't know how to edit, it's better than just a bunch of stuff on your phone.
Yeah.
Plus TikTok's teaching everybody how to edit.
It's true. You can go through, I mean, I've seen some of the tutorials where I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm going to save this one.
A lot. I had to learn all about TikTok for the last tour that I went on with someone.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe all the features.
It's nuts.
Yeah. You can shoot out of order.
The thought.
Yeah. When I was a kid, you had to have 2 VCRs and you had to put one tape in, move the tapes around. A VCR is like a...
Oh, I know a VCR. I know a VCR.
Mansplaining is my favorite thing.
I love it. That's my favorite. Put that into my list for men. That's my number one,
Mansplainer.
I love that. I love whenever they tell me things that like, and it feels like the first time I'm hearing it. Yeah, it's so fun. Tell me all about... Tell me all about electricity.
That's funny. I like mansplaining the definition of mansplaining.
I know, right? Because we don't know what it is. It's hard to tell by the name.
I know.
It's hard.
It's just much more funny when it's already been like aggressively offensive, and then you just dig a little bit deeper.
You're just like, but you know.
But you slow it way down. Like you're talking to a child.
Do you need me to use it in a sentence?
Yeah. Are you tracking?
Are you tracking? Are you there?
Do you understand?
Do you get it? Blink twice.
So I'm gonna guess that we have a mansplaining, funny but not too funny, rich guy.
And I would love for him to be. I would like for him to be somewhat spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yes, like have like a belief in something.
Like a Jesus belief or like a Buddha belief?
Doesn't have to be Jesus. I just would like for them to believe in God.
Okay. Do you like Jesus?
I like Jesus.
Okay,
I like, but not in like a
Texas kind of Jesus.
Not in like a Jesus is the only way. Like I'm
hold
not
my
like
snake
that.
kind of Jesus.
Like not like that.
Okay.
Not speaking tongues, but I like Jesus.
All right.
But I'm more so like I don't subscribe to the idea that like
he's your homie.
everyone goes to hell. Like I don't
either.
believe that to any degree.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
I'm like, I don't want to believe in that God.
Yeah, I'm gonna make all these.
I'm gonna make my own rules,
and then I'm gonna burn half of them. What?
So true though. I remember when I first heard it, like someone was like, "Do you know?" Like I think it was my mom talking about it. She was like, "Majority of the world is not Christian, so I can't believe that that all of these people are not. That's wild. I just can't.
It's a genetic lottery that you were born into a Christian household.
I'm like, that is not fair.
Right.
That is not fair.
I think we're gonna find out that there's just some kind of central kind of dude.
I think that's what it is, to be honest.
And dude for me is non-gender specific. Guys.
You gotta be that way.
Yeah, I have to switch guys to folks.
Yeah.
Guys is an East Coast, like, come on, everyone.
Well, see, guys to me, it doesn't bother me. See, that's why I like y'all, because it's very like gender neutral.
Yeah, y'all. I got to do y'all now.
Y'all is good.
Hey, y'all.
But I think guys is fine, but you know what? I'm not the right person to talk to.
Oh, I say guys sometimes, and I get the, like.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and if I say ma'am, if I say yes, ma'am, to anyone in California.
Watch out.
Who are you talking? It's like, it's a sign of respect where I come from.
But not here.
No,
it's like it puts you in an age category. Like the second that a guy calls you ma'am, it's like,
yeah. And I said it. Well, I'm not gonna.
I used to have a guy friend of mine that I used to bartend with, and he was like, I will always, like, if a chick's nice, I'll always call her miss. Always call her miss. And the second she's a bitch, I'm like, here you go, ma'am. And like they just change.
I'm gonna use it as a weapon from now on.
It is. It's a weapon.
Yes,
for
ma'am.
sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's like bless your heart. People that aren't from the
100%.
South don't know that means go fuck yourself.
It does.
Yeah.
It completely does.
All right, let's do a hard shift here. And you just got back from Dubai.
I did.
That must have been fun.
It was fucking amazing.
How many days?
I was there for like 11, 12 days. I was there for a long time.
Did you perform every night?
Well, we were supposed to, but so the president of the UAE died. And so we had like a 3-day morning time. And so the shows picked up after that. So we were supposed to have, I think, our first show, I think, on Friday. And I think the first one was I think it was Monday.
Okay, so did the whole trip overall get extended 3 days?
Yeah. Well, I ended up, well, a lot of them didn't, but I really wanted to stay. And so I talked to the guy who brought me out and I was like, can I stay longer? And he was like, sure. And there was another one that got to stay longer too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there was another really funny comic that got to stay.
Did you go with a group?
Yeah, it was. Well, one of my really good friends went too. Ree Madon. Do you know her?
I don't. I saw her in your stories from the Dubai Adventures, but I don't know her personally.
She's like one of my closest friends, but we all didn't go. But her and I flew out there together and everything like that, and then flew back. Private.
Private flights to Dubai.
We borrowed my dad's jet.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And I called him. I was like, "Yo."
Right.
Dad.
I just didn't know if you'd ridden with Joe Coy or not.
Oh yeah. I mean, he asked, and
you were like, no.
I was like, "Is Chelsea going to be there? Because if Chelsea's not going to be there, I don't want to fly with you."
Wow.
I love Chelsea Handler.
I do too.
Oh my god.
She's
it's
the
my
best.
dream to meet her.
We
it
can
is
set that up.
My dream.
Easy peasy.
It's my dream.
You just don't want to meet her when she's around Joe. Because they're the only two people in the world.
Well, totally. I mean, they're like, that is a love that I want.
Dude.
It is like she in every capacity is inspiring.
But you want to kind of find it before you're 60, right?
You know what?
Do you have to wait? If you have to wait for that, would you wait?
Till I'm 60?
Yeah. Or however old Chelsea is.
Chelsea's not 60. She's like 39.
Okay.
40.
Okay.
She is not 60.
Okay.
Do not say that about Chelsea because it's not true.
All right. Well, sorry, Chelsea. I know you're watching.
She is. Oh, if you were watching, I would love that. But no.
She might.
But yeah, no. 60 would be hard because I mean, at that point, it's like
that's 40 years
away. You can't even fuck right. Yeah. Like at that point, that's the thing. It's like I want to meet the guy, but I want to be able to like fuck him right. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get to a point where like neither things are working.
Sooner than later.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole goal, right? Isn't everybody just trying to meet the love of their life, like
sooner than later, right?
Like, before it's too late.
I don't want to sound like I just would love to meet him before I die. That'd be great, you know.
Before you die.
Before I die, that's an achievable goal. I don't know. We'll see.
With a little bit of time to enjoy it.
Right, that would be ideal. Wouldn't it? It would suck if you meet him and then like croak a couple days later.
Yeah, Titanic Part 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess I mean to love than to never love at all. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's there if you have it, if you can find it.
If you can find it.
Yeah.
Which I was hoping I could find it in Dubai, and I did not.
Well, they would have 2 of the 3 things that you want in Dubai. But I don't know how funny they are.
They were so funny.
Did they get your jokes?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was apprehensive a little bit because I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But everyone that I spoke to had been there before was like, yeah, you can say, you have to be, I hear random things. Like one of the people that I went with, he had done it before, but not there, but like at a different, it was like they have like clubs inside malls, I think, and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I think he did a show and said gay, and they like made him get off stage, and he like, they threatened that they were going to arrest him, but like that was not,
just for
that
saying
was
gay.
years ago. I think that it's ever changing.
Maybe.
There.
Yeah.
And like, even I remember hearing someone say that like, even like the liquor laws have changed within the year, that like from the last festival, like how the liquor is distributed and stuff like that too. So it was
only people that stay in hotels can get it.
Yeah. But I think now there's like you can maybe do it like within closer proximity. Cause like I went and had like a little beach time. We had like
a beach time.
Beach time. We like had a beach club, and it was.
Hey, Laurie,
so
what time is it?
Beach time. Beach time.
Sweet.
But yeah, it was sick. They got the joke. It was awesome. The weather was great. It was hot, but not. It was not that. I mean, it was Texas hot. It was not that bad. It was not that bad.
That was Texas hot.
That was Texas hot. But
did you go out on the little islandy thing?
I did. On the Palm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever seen how they made that?
Yeah.
I loved it. It's a documentary.
Insane.
Yeah, it's cool. They have a dirt thrower.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we need some islands. Let's make them.
Let's do it. There's one though that's like kind of going to hell in a handbag.
Oh, is it?
I think it's kind of crumbling.
Oh.
One of the palms.
Oh, one of the palms. Because they have
they
have 3. Globe. They have 3 now.
I think they were going to like have 3, and then I think they stopped. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Dubai.
Dubai facts.
I just know that they have like the biggest and tallest everything. Like they have tallest building, and then a 7. We went to a 7-star
7-star.
Supposedly it was 7
What's
stars.
that like?
It was insane.
Wow.
And we went up to like the penthouse top where they had like this beautiful bar. It was gorgeous. Not that type of penthouse.
Okay.
I wouldn't be back here.
No. I'm saying.
I'd be still at the penthouse.
Because that would check off 2 of the most important parts.
The most important parts. But I hope that mansplaining would be there. I think I can find that all around the world.
Oh, if I take you to the 190th floor of a building, I'm mansplaining my penthouse.
Let me tell you all about this.
Those are the type of guys that will tell you how much everything in the house costs.
1,000%.
This marble, we brought it in from France. And I don't know why they would talk like that in Dubai, but they would tell you.
But there's definitely some people that talk like that in Dubai, for sure.
Like they're from Jersey?
Yeah. Okay. I heard one person that was like it was a tough accent to really tell what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like one of the only white people on the trip.
What was that like?
It was great.
Yeah.
I like being the token white girl.
Okay.
I like it, but they were teaching me Arabic words, and it was just like by the end of it, I felt like a little child, like when you have a 3-year-old, you're like, say apple, apple. And then they'd be like, you're really not saying it right. And I'm like, you know what, guys?
It's my first day.
I'm dyslexic. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Isn't it kind of dangerous also? Because if you get their words wrong and you say the wrong word, can't you get in trouble? I'm sure. I mean, I didn't see that side of any of it. Like it felt like, I'm telling you right now, Dubai felt like the safest place I've ever been to. It felt so much safer. I mean, while I was gone for 10, 11 days. There was like 7 mass shootings in America. Well, that tracks.
Yeah. So it tracks. So it's real. It was super safe there. Like to save your seat, you leave your phone in your wallet and go and do whatever you need to do.
What?
I swear. And no one touches anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard that about Japan. Like if you leave your wallet on the train, it stays on the train.
Yeah.
But I heard it's also very clean.
It's super clean. Did
you get to see the supercar graveyard?
No.
So apparently, I saw this I think it was on John Oliver. These guys are buying these supercars, and they just let the leases go or whatever, and then they come and get repoed, and they just put them out in the desert. There's millions of dollars worth of cars just
that's wild,
rotting away. Yeah.
We did ATVing and stuff like that.
Did you really?
It was so sick.
That's awesome. Apparently, if having bad credit is against the law.
Really?
Yeah, you have to because the people that got their cars repoed also just went to jail. Like it was against religion or something.
Really?
I'm probably misquoting this.
Oh my God. I would love to marry into a religion that didn't agree, doesn't agree with credit. That means that you'd be marrying into good credit.
No, yeah. Absolutely. Good credit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Good credit.
Good credit, because that's all that matters.
It is. Because at the last minute, when you're tired of that motherfucker, you can just run up his credit card.
You're just like, you know what, sir?
I'm going to the mall.
I'm going to buy a house.
I'll be right back.
See you later.
Bye. What's your social again?
I actually am going to want these points too.
Points. Points for airline miles.
I need it. Dude. I need to do it. I need a better credit card. That was something I ran into there. It was my shitty fucking credit card. Oh, no. Discover's the worst card ever.
You're still using your college card?
I need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of it.
It's time for an Amex Delta card.
That's what I want.
Yeah, get one.
That's on I need to do it.
Get you one, and then you get to go in the lounge.
Yeah, see, that's what I want. That's what I need. Because I kind of had this card, and it was like for emergencies, and then like everything became an emergency.
That's right.
Like
that's
everything.
Credit.
And then I paid off all my debt though just recently.
Oh, good for you.
It felt so good.
TV money.
I wish, but yeah.
That's what's up. Or did Michael give you an endowment?
Michael was like, listen, honey.
Yeah, we got to get rid of this.
We have to get rid of this.
I'm going to give you a Delta card.
I will be excited. I need to. Next time, like you see me, I'm going to have I want a card that just is so hard when you like throw it onto a table.
Oh, they're metal.
It's like,
yeah.
You know
I
what
would
mean?
flex right now, but
mine is like, my Discover card is basically like the fake ones that they give you. It's so like, I feel like I've seen thicker insurance cards.
Well, the Apple Pay cards are metal too.
Yeah, those are sick.
They go like.
When I used to bartend, I'd be like, all right, okay.
The hefty.
To this guy.
Yeah. I wonder. It just feels like a higher limit.
It feels like a higher limit.
I pulled the trigger like right when Pandy happened. I rolled all my credit cards into like zero interest.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, if I'm doing this, I think I'm going to be touring a lot lately in the future. Excuse me. And I'm just going to put everything on my American Express card, and then I'm going to get Delta miles, and then when I have to get myself to a city that the club's not paying for me to get to, I'll just go for free. Do
you find that it's like worth it to fly yourself out for gigs and stuff like that?
Right now for me it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is the headliners that take me out as a photographer, their openers are club level headliners.
Yeah.
So I'm telling them that I'll give them free videography if they give me 10 minutes a night. Yeah. So catch me in Minnesota, July 7th through the 10th, opening for Maddie Smith at the Mall of America in Minnesota.
Nice.
What a plug.
What a plug. That was a beautiful plug.
Yeah, I don't think it's the Mall of America, and I don't remember the name of the club. And it's not really Minnesota. It's Minnesota, but I don't remember the city. It's not Minneapolis.
I would believe it that the Mall of America would have a club in there.
Go to maddysmith.com for tickets.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean, do it. But yeah, I do find that it's worth it.
Yeah.
The extra work that I'm putting myself through to get these spots is tough, but I don't want to go through the Hollywood bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'd rather fly to a whole other city and do videography for a whole weekend for free.
Yeah.
Than beg for spots around Los Angeles.
Yeah. That can be a thing.
Mm-hmm. It can be a thing. I've seen it.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
I've seen how desperate people are.
Yeah.
So that's my whole strategy is.
Also, you get going on the road too, I feel like is like doing stand up in LA for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
In a weekend. It's like.
You learn a lot.
That's where it is. That's where the audience that you're actually needing to, I feel like some of the stuff you do in LA doesn't even work in other areas.
It doesn't. And you're not building a fan base here.
No one's a fan here.
No.
Until you're huge. Mm-hmm. But until then, they're kind of just I can do this. Because half of the audience is actors.
But if you go and open for somebody for a weekend and you pick up 30 people, then the next time you go there next year, there'll be 60 people. And then the year after that, it's just building. You just got to stay on the road.
Yeah.
So I learned recently, and I didn't know this, and this is probably going to sound really silly to experienced comedians that tour a lot, but there's levels of the clubs. There's it's like minor league baseball. I don't know a whole lot about that either, but there's C, A, and B. We're doing ABCs a lot today.
I know, a ton.
There's C level clubs.
Yeah. And
they'll let pretty much anybody in there.
True.
Yeah. So
might not pay you, but.
Right. I'm just going to buy 100,000 Instagram followers.
1,000%. That does it sometimes, though.
It does.
That does it.
It'd be cooler if they were real.
I know, but then you have to there's a level of investment you have to do, because if you're going to buy the followers, you have to buy the engagement, and then it's just a slippery slope.
Yeah.
I have one. I do social media, and
I do social media too.
I have like one.
But you like do it for a career?
Yeah.
Oh, like a job.
Yeah, like a brand strategist.
Oh, wow.
And so like, I'll have some that I know they're buying engagement, and I'm like, dude, fuck. Like it says there's only 300 views and you have 2,000 likes. Like we've got to figure this out.
They're just buying the wrong things?
No, it's just like it takes, I don't know if it takes a minute for like it to, I don't even know. I don't know. I think you can buy, I don't know if you can buy views or not. I don't know. I'm sure you can buy literally anything on the internet now.
You can. I just canceled. So I signed up for this thing that's like, we're going to organically grow your social media. And I was like, okay, let's see. And it was like $65 a month.
Yeah.
And they were like, you get your own dedicated strategist. I'm like, this person I'm paying, dedicated to me, is living off of $65 a month. This doesn't make any sense. And then I posted something like, you have to post every day. No problem. Post every day. Instantly, 115 likes in the first like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Look at every single profile. They all are following 7,500 people exactly.
Yeah. And
they all have like 4 pictures.
Yeah.
And they all have like 10 followers.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, how is this going to help?
No.
But let me ask you this, because you're a professional.
Mm-hmm.
Does that get me higher in the algorithm to send it to real people? Like if 100 fake people like something first, does it push it into that next level?
I don't know, because I keep hearing that like Instagram knows when they're fake. And so sometimes it can work in the opposite effect, is that like if let's say like you stop buying them.
I did, yeah.
Then like your profile gets like a huge hit, because you almost get like in the algorithm like almost like indebted. They like you're not gonna get the traction.
You owe me likes now, kind of thing?
They're like, you just, I don't know. I don't think, but I don't know. I really think it's all about like how many people are actually like getting to see your content.
Yeah.
Is the biggest thing. I think if you do promo stuff and you're with somebody who has a shit ton of followers, sometimes it can help.
It can. I added something to, I made a promo for Theo like 2 weeks ago, and he tagged me in his stories, and I got like, I don't know, 30, 40 real followers.
Yeah.
And then
they're like, Theo, yeah, dude, more
Theo all the time. And I told him, I was like, dude, thanks for tagging me, man. I got like 100 followers. He goes, that's it? It's like, we need to get you more than that. And I got real excited.
Yeah, you're like, that's music to my ears.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that somebody with 1.7 million tags you. If only 10% of their people see it, that's 170,000 people.
Yeah, which is not bad.
And if 10% of those people follow you for it, that's 17,000. I got 30.
You got 30.
Yeah.
He just needs to post it again.
That's right. We call him.
Call him, tell him, say, hey.
Theo, post that shit one more time.
Post it. Can you just post me again?
Yeah. You got any dates coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to be in San Diego at the Mic Drop June 17th and 18th.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the promo for this episode will be all the dead air that I just cut out and this together.
Just right there. Me like looking like, I swear I know it. I swear.
It's not even San Diego. It's like Phoenix.
It's Phoenix. I'm just.
It's the 13th or 14th.
I'm actually at the Mall of America too.
Oh my God. That would be so funny if we were in Minnesota at the same time.
I have not been to Minnesota.
I haven't either.
Ever.
It's like I have very few states I haven't been to.
Yeah.
Minnesota's one of them.
Nice.
I think I might have flown through it on a layover one time.
That doesn't count. Even though, I mean, I guess it does, but I don't think it does. Like
You're
when
right.
someone's like, yeah, I've been to Dallas. I went to their airport. I'm like, but you haven't.
Oh, I have
Even though it's
been to Dallas 50 times. Because I love
Did you have
layovers.
Tex-Mex?
What?
Did you have Tex-Mex while you were there?
Oh, I've had Tex-Mex, but I didn't eat it
That's
this last time because I was too busy eating Terry Blacks.
That's sad.
But it's one of my favorite layover airports.
It's a great airport.
Yeah. I hate direct flights.
Really?
Uh-huh. I like to get up and stretch around.
No way.
I don't like to sit down for 6 hours straight. Mm-mm. And then when I have to go to London or Australia, which I've never been to, but if I assume that if I had to go to Australia,
I did a straight one to Dubai, 16 hours.
No.
Yeah.
Do you get up and move around?
A little bit, but not tons. The first, I was so excited on the way there. Like, there was a woman next to me that like spread out and like put her feet on me.
Oh, fun.
And I still was like,
cool,
I
I'm going to
can't wait.
Dubai.
I can't wait.
Wow.
And then she switched and put her head kind of on my lap. And then
Oh, that's fun.
I was like, that's better than the feet.
Do you get more leg room when you're flying 16 hours?
A little bit more. A little bit more. The ones though, because Emirates cool. Like Emirates, no matter what, like you're flying, it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
But like, oh my God, the first class on
main
Emirates
cabin
is like,
yeah.
Like I was just like, will they notice if I go upstairs?
They pick you up from your house.
Stop.
And they drive you to the tarmac. You get out of the car. You skip security.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. My business partner's done it a couple times because he's shot in Dubai a bunch of times.
Badass.
They pick you up in a town car. And
That's sick.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
There's like apparently under the pilots, there's a whole like first class like one room. It's like 25, 30,000 just to.
Yeah.
It's
Don't they have like a bar too and everything?
Yeah. Were you not allowed to go to the bar, or do you have to be first class to go to the bar?
You got to be first class.
They don't have a second class bar?
No. They
stupid.
might have a second class bar, but I wasn't even second class. We were economy.
Well, they should have a.
We were economy. They just had the woman's feet.
They should have a Kings of New York style bar in the.
I know, right?
Part,
they should have something like for us for that. But
they give you a flask and
they're just like,
out of
come on. But it was unlimited alcohol. You can drink as much as you want.
Yeah, but you got to get it in before you land, and you can't drink until you get to the hotel, right?
I think
there's secret meats too, right? Aren't there like different like only Americans can go and get like the meat out of this section of the?
I don't know. I never went to like a meat section. Oh. No. There was definitely meat around.
What am I thinking of? What do they not eat over there? Is it pork? They don't eat pork.
Yeah, I didn't see any pork.
Yeah.
I didn't see any pork options.
That's good.
But I'm not like fiending for the pork. Except bacon. I love me some bacon.
Bacon shouldn't count as pork.
It's so good.
Yeah. It releases the same endorphins as heroin.
Does it really?
That's what I read somewhere.
Oh my God, I'm going to go home and eat some bacon.
Right? Just mainline.
Just like, bacon. Let's go. Let's go.
There's nothing better than maple, thick cut bacon.
Oh yeah. But I like my bacon like extra, extra crispy.
Really?
If it's like limp, I can't.
Like almost burnt?
Yeah. Like I'm always like, when I go to restaurants, I'm like, just like cook it till you're like, I don't know if I could serve this. And that's what I want. See,
I like it that way too. And that's how I make it at home. But I hate saying crispy bacon at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I won't say it to a server. I'm like, can you make sure that the bacon is crispy, please? And I'm like, it just sounds like, can you make sure the strawberries are strawberries? Like, it's just implied that bacon should be crispy.
It should be, but you will be surprised. I have gone to somewhere I'm like, I don't even think this is cooked.
Yeah.
It's like,
I would just rather say like, may I have my bacon well done?
That sounds better.
I can do that.
I fully respect that.
Crispy bacon sounds...
I've spent enough time in the service industry where I'm like, fuck it. I'm saying fucking crispy bacon.
Okay. What's the worst thing someone's ever told you in the service industry? Like when you were working. All right, how about this? Bartender, right?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've overheard?
Oh, God. I've heard about like middle-aged like men that I don't want to hear about. Like... nasty like Tinder dates.
Are they talking to their friend too loud so that you can hear them?
Yeah. And I'm like,
I hate that. Why can't you just talk to your person in the volume that they can hear you?
Exactly. And then I'll kind of go over and you can like see that they're showing pictures and like you like can see the picture and you're like
that's gonna do something for you.
I don't even know it. Like I don't know. I don't know if it was even for me. If it's like just
yeah.
But I was at a sports bar.
Oh.
But it was fun. You make so much money.
Do you?
Yeah, you make good. Where I used to be at, like, long time ago, when it was like the spot to be at, and you made money there.
Is it that one?
The parlor.
Oh, that's what I was guessing.
Yeah.
On Melrose.
Yeah, it used to be like the spot. It was so much fun.
And then you had to work on Sundays.
Oh yeah, like I would not.
Wait, our mutual friend Jacqueline used to work there.
Yes, yeah, I used to work with Jacqueline.
Did you really? Mm-hmm. You know what's so funny is I followed Jacqueline before I met her in real life.
Yeah.
And then I went there and I was like, no, you don't know her. Like, you know,
yes,
you think
because you're like,
and then I met Tommy.
Tommy's so cool too.
No, did I meet Tommy?
Have you met Tommy?
Tommy's been here. That's how we got Jim.
I know, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, you have known him.
I've been on Tommy's podcast a couple times. No, I just ended up meeting Jacqueline out at Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And then she came and did the show last season, 3 years ago. And then Tommy came and checked it out, and then Jim showed up, and then that's how we did all that. Yeah. But it was weird going like when you run into social media friends. And
completely.
You're like, I think no.
And it's hard to know, like, do you want to say, but then it's like, someone knows. I don't know. Right. I know, like.
If they don't follow you back, you can't say shit.
Yeah, you can't. You can't say shit.
It's so weird to have that I follow you, you don't follow me interaction.
Yeah.
Because I do it with comics all the time that I'm photographing. I'm like, I'm sending you a link tomorrow. It's going to go in your requested messages folder because you don't follow me. I'm not asking you to follow me. It's not a plea for that. but just look in your requested messages folder tomorrow. And a lot of them are like, oh, dude, I'll just follow you right now. No big
And
deal.
you're like, just follow me.
Yeah. Come on,
Like,
Andrew
can you follow
Santino.
me? Can you just please follow me?
Yeah, let's just go.
But like, just follow me and tag me. Just make sure you tag him, guys.
Yeah, it's a big deal if you don't.
It's fucked up.
Person that I'm not going to say. Oh, I almost said her name.
You can't. You can't.
I could because I could bleep it.
That's true. You could. Live.
God, I just created more work for myself.
I know. So much work.
I
Double
didn't
check.
say which. I'm leaving it in.
You're gonna leave it
Spears.
in? Britney Spears, I understand if she doesn't tag you.
Yeah, I've worked with her a couple times.
Her stuff, when I see it, I'm like,
She's the most down to earth person in the world.
I'm sure. I bet
Yeah.
she's amazing.
I did Till the World Ends.
Yeah.
And we would just sit there smoking cigarettes between scenes. She was awesome. She was like, hey, come with me. I need someone to smoke a cigarette with me. I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She's the best. But that's when she was dating that like 55-year-old agent guy.
I don't remember him.
He was rich and very handsome.
Oh, that's it.
And he was funny. And he mansplained.
Oh, perfect.
We need to find this man for you.
We have to find him now.
Yeah.
We have to find him now.
What's we're right at an hour, so this is the bonus round questions. What's the oldest dude
That I've ever dated?
that you would consider dating? Like let's not say age, let's say a number of years older than you.
Okay. Like, have I given up? Because that's a big.
I mean, as you sit here today.
As I sit here today.
I don't know if you've given up yet. So.
I have moments. No, I would say probably, I think the oldest I could go would be 13 years.
13. That's the third time we've done 13.
I know. I like 13.
All
I think
right.
13 could be the oldest.
13.
Because sometimes I think if you go any older, like depending upon, like you just have completely different interests in music and all of that kind of stuff.
Well, I think it should be 9.
Yeah.
'Cause
13
you're still
is
in
like
the same decade. 13.
Is it? That's the oldest I'll go.
Yeah. Okay. What's the youngest?
The youngest.
You can't say 13 the other way. That doesn't work.
Why?
Does it? No. That would make them like 14 years old.
It would be not okay.
Yeah.
No, I would say probably. I mean, for fun, for just like frolicking in life.
Yeah.
I could probably go 5, 6.
5, 6. Like a weekend in Vegas, we're at like 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I could do like a mid 20s, something
right.
like that. But if I'm gonna like hardcore date, probably maybe 2 or 3. I don't even like to date someone my same age.
Right. It's tough. Guys
I like
don't
a
mature
little
as
bit of a
fast.
gap.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I could totally see though, like when I'm 40, dating like a 28-year-old.
oh, okay.
I wouldn't
So
mind
those
that.
numbers go, there's a sliding scale.
Totally.
Right?
Complete sliding
So the older
scale.
you get, the less of an older guy you want and the more of a younger guy that you want.
Totally.
Interesting.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think a little bit.
That's
Like
smart.
you're like, fuck. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like have different.
Yeah.
Depends on the needs, but yeah.
Needs. Welcome back to the needs,
The
everybody.
needs. What's the oldest man that you'll date?
The oldest man that I would
Yeah.
date? The oldest man that I would date. I don't think I could go above 50
Oh yeah.
for a man.
Yeah. 50 is your limit.
Yeah. I don't think I would date a man.
I don't understand that.
I don't either. I might if he's got enough money and he's funny
Any mansplains?
and he mansplains. There is a level of hotness and wealth that I could be flipped.
Totally.
Yeah.
I can see that.
If it's like,
Same.
oh, all right.
All right.
Yeah, all right. I think it's like an unlimited, like no, what's it called? Prenup?
Yeah. Yeah. No prenup.
Like we're talking billionaires.
Yeah.
Like I can go buy as many jet skis as I want.
Totally.
Like,
Totally.
I just use them
You're
once
like,
and throw them
I
away.
could get so many jet skis.
Yeah. I could buy a lake to put my jet skis in.
Which would be perfect for you.
Yeah. I mean, doing the sex stuff would be the hard part.
Yeah. Literally the hard part.
Yeah. I don't.
But if they're at a certain age, like, do they even have libido anymore?
What do they? I mean, what are they getting all this boy toy for if they don't?
It's true. It's
you know?
true. I mean, I guess I don't know how long Viagra lasts for, but sometimes it seems like it can last for a very long time. So that might just kind of suck too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, but for $1 billion.
For $1 billion, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You're not going to be the only one, which might be good for you.
Oh,
you know what I
that's
mean? Like if you get in
true.
with that, then it's like there's going to lessen the load. You're about going to be doing like half.
I'm not
like
the only
literally
one.
half the load.
You know what?
You'll be getting.
I could hire a more attractive person that's already sexually oriented that way.
Yeah.
And then just turn the lights off and they could jump out of the closet or wherever they're hiding.
Yeah, or you could play a game and be like,
Peekaboo, close your eyes.
We're like, let's have a threesome, and then you just sort of like don't do anything.
Yeah, and then I'm like, here's 3 or more dudes.
Yeah.
I'm
like, look at how much I love you.
I'm gonna be making the sandwiches.
I'll be making the sandwiches.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need.
Food's gonna be downstairs. Get ready, guys.
That's right. And I'm not even making that because I'm gonna have that catered.
True, because you have money. So like, why would you're going to be busy on your jet skis?
Yeah. Well, I would take that money and promote myself as a comedian, so I could have my own money.
That's true. That's true. Or you could just like start separating it in a different account.
Yeah. Is there a number of money? A number of money? Is there an amount of money at which you would be like, I don't need to act? Like, is it, or do you still want to do that?
I think I still want to do it. Like, I think even if I had a ton of money, I would still want to do it.
Because people that make, like Leonardo gets 20 million a picture, he still acts.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
20 million.
He's so good.
It should go up. It's been 20 million for years.
Yeah.
Since the 90s when Jim Carrey got it.
I did an event with him, and they couldn't see any plastic. Like, there couldn't be any plastic anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, no, like they were like, if it's in Leo's view, like, we can't have it. They were like freaking out. I was like, does he know that fake titties have some plastic in there?
Oh, he knows. He's been checking them one by one all through.
He's like, that's the only plastic I allow around me.
I think, to me, in my experience, that's all from like agents and managers.
Probably. I mean, when he was there, he seemed so cool.
Yeah.
And then they were like, there was, I guess, some like, I guess he's not eating meat. And they were like, there's a burger in front of him. Someone get it away from him. And he didn't seem fazed by anything.
Yeah. It's the agents and managers. It's publicists is what it is. Publicists create problems to solve problems.
Yeah, because he was just such a little delight.
Yeah, a little? Is he little?
No. He's normal man size. I feel like every celebrity has like a bigger head than what I expect.
Oh, big heads are a thing.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh wow, and your body's such like a lot smaller than
he kind of let it go for a little while, right? He got a little dad bod.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Look, it's tough being in your 40s.
Yeah.
He might even be in his 50s. I don't know.
He might be in his 50s.
Yeah.
I think he's in his 50s.
Would you break your 13-year-old rule for him?
1,000%.
Really? Even after
I thought
all
he was
his...
so cute.
Really?
Yeah, I would make sure there was no plastic around.
I'm the plastic police, bitches.
The plastic police.
Yeah.
He was super cute.
Wait a minute.
But his girl is hot.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, she's insane. And she was so nice too.
That must pose a challenge if he doesn't like plastic.
Yeah.
When he's entertaining his ladies of the night.
Yeah.
Like, is there a non-plastic alternative for the prophylactics?
I don't think there is.
There might be lambskin.
I heard lambskin is a thing, right?
But I've never seen them anywhere.
I've never seen a lambskin condom in my life.
And you only buy them when you're like...
I was about to say, I don't think Leo uses condoms.
That's true.
He probably has to.
Well, he's probably got enough doctors to get rid of.
Well, he's probably like, "Thank you for coming. Here's Plan B."
Oh, right.
Take it in front of me.
Like Drake putting the hot sauce. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that.
Drake and the hot sauce.
I don't blame him.
That's smart.
I mean, you got to do something. I mean, and clearly it was happening because did that actually happen though? Her coochie got burnt.
I don't know about all that.
I also don't think you can artificially inseminate yourself like that way, can you?
I just thought condoms had stuff in them that were like,
like a spermicide in there or something.
Why aren't we just giving a little spray of that stuff?
They should be. There should be a little like something.
Yeah. I think we just invented something.
There is a female
orgasm. I've heard of this, but I've never seen one.
I know. They're a tough one. They're a tough one to find.
That was low hanging fruit. I apologize.
Tough one to find.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
I just want to stay classier than that, but I'm not doing a good job of that this week.
You know what? Sometimes you're just not, and that's okay.
Right.
But you've been pretty classy.
Thank you.
You've been relatively classy.
Same to you.
Like, but there's like a birth control that's like, I guess, kind of like lube or something, and you like stick it up, and it's supposed to kill the cum.
Oh, all right.
And it's supposed to kill STDs, or at least like some of them.
Well, that would be nice.
I don't know I have it at home, but I haven't used it yet.
The
birth control.
The product or the STD?
The STD.
I just keep my STDs at home.
I keep them at home. I try not to bring them out very much. Yeah. Sometimes they come though.
They're heavy.
They're a heavy burden to hold.
Oh, tell me about it. Mine come with me everywhere I go.
Mine won't go away.
No, I got the gift that keeps on giving.
It just does.
I should stop saying that on the show.
Yeah, you're just like, I got tons of STDs, and then it was like the promo's just like that.
Come on down to Ike's STD house.
We'll check you for free. Maybe he has that. Like, I mean, I've heard of some people, like, they make you sign NDAs when you come in. Like,
100%.
it's a whole thing. Like, maybe they even do, like, a blood test on you to make sure you don't have anything.
And video, like, straight to camera, consent.
Yeah.
Holding your ID with your name on it.
Yeah. I remember when I was in high school, I went to a Chris Brown concert. And we were front row. And they were like, come backstage. And one of us didn't have our ID. And we were like, can we just... And they're like... Fuck no. You can't come back here.
Hard no on all y'all.
I know. I was like, I'm mad respect on that.
Why didn't you just leave her ass or their ass, his ass?
Because it's one of those things where, like, you don't go backstage by yourself.
But were there more than, it was like just the two of you?
No, it was like, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 of us.
That's plenty.
But we were like with her mom too. So like her mom was super protective.
Oh, her mom was going to let it happen?
Totally. Her mom would not have been okay if like one person went back there.
Oh, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the other way. Like all but one get to go back.
No.
Oh.
There was like a few that didn't. I can't
Didn't
really
get
remember
invited?
exactly. No, I think everyone did get invited. They're like,
Laurie,
stand in line. No.
And just you. Mom, you're good? All right. Oh, wow.
They did. I did one time go to a Lil Wayne Drake concert and got like a sticker, and we were supposed to like go up on stage and dance, but then that didn't happen. They didn't have enough time, so they're like, you guys can come backstage.
Smart. That was never supposed to happen, by the way.
I know. Yeah. I was actually really happy about it because I was like, I don't know if I can like shake my ass that well up there.
Yep.
And we were going in, like I had 3 friends with me, and I was like, I'm not going back there by myself. And not that like, but I was just like, I'd rather not. And I asked the guy, and he was like, if you can find someone with this badge and they say they want to take you guys can all come back. And so like I turned behind me just like to the next person, and it's Russell Westbrook. And he was like, yeah, come on back. And we hung out with him the whole night. He was awesome. So cool.
He is the best.
He was the coolest human I've ever met. He was so nice, not a creep. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
One of my best friends that was with me is obsessed with him. Like when he tripped on, like there was a time when they were like in playoffs, he like slipped on the ice and fell. Like she cried.
Yeah.
And she was with us, and it was just like her.
Like live, or you were just watching it at home?
We were just watching it at home.
And she cried.
She got a little teary-eyed.
Yeah.
She really loves him. She was obsessed with him.
He is a sweetheart. I did a commercial with him once.
He's so cool.
He's very great.
It was awesome.
I blew a take because I couldn't see and I wasn't by a monitor. And he was like, real pro. Like he was just singing jokes. I was like, oh, you got me.
He didn't Christian Bale you.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been painful if he did.
Right? There's always that, like when you're acting, and then like if you're like, oh, this guy, I don't want to do too many takes.
Right.
This motherfucker's gonna get mad.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the film business.
I was in one music video, and there was like, I could tell the director was getting pissed, and you could just like feel it. And he was like, what's wrong with the shot? What's wrong with the shot? And then he was like, it's her. I was like, I was reflecting too much light. I was ruining the shot.
Oh no!
I swear, they had to move me, and then they started putting me in like weird corners. I was like, I think you guys are just using me as a reflector at this point now. It's like a bounce board.
Hilarious! Did you wear white?
I don't think I was. I think I was just wearing my skin. I was so
It was
pale.
your skin.
It was my skin.
Oh no!
We were outside, and it was just like
outside,
just glowing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I was
so
like, I should have spray
well.
tanned.
Does the spray tan knock it down a little bit?
A little bit.
It's like putting shades on your skin.
Totally, like a little bit, you know? Like,
do you burn real fast?
No, I don't burn too. Like I don't burn, but I wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
Like everyone made fun of me in Dubai because I brought like 7 different sunscreens, but then when we were in the desert, I was like, oh, everybody needs sunscreen now, huh?
Fuck y'all.
I know. I was like telling them how to do it. I was like, you also have to spray in your part. They're like, are you fucking with us? I'm like, well, that's what I have to do.
Yeah. You're just rubbing it on your camel's nose.
I'm like, you need this.
What was your camel's name?
Susan. It was weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it like Susan, Karen?
Pretty much.
All of them were just like.
And then Ashley.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I feel like I was just talking to someone the other day about how like I can't remember Karen's like 50s, right?
Yeah.
40s.
Mm-hmm.
Susan's like 60s.
Yep.
And then I can't remember what the one was that's the 30s. Lauren. I feel like Lauren's
kind
of like
Lauren.
Lauren is like the highway to Karen.
Lauren is the highway to Karen. That's right. We thought of one the other day. I forgot it. Cool story.
I hate when that happens. That's like half of my life.
Right?
Especially when I'm hungover. I can't recall anything.
Oh, no. I can't remember anything when I'm hungover.
I can't remember my night before or anything.
No. Still out partying pretty hard?
No, not really.
Yeah?
Not too much.
Tone it down?
I used to love to party.
Oh, man.
I loved it. It was so fun.
Yeah.
But I've hung my hat up. I'm not as fun anymore.
Yeah?
I have my moments.
Okay.
I have my moments. Sunday was a fun day.
Sunday fun day?
Sunday fun day was great. But yeah. But now.
It's got to be an event. It's gotta be
and I feel like once you hit 30, the thing I'm most scared of is a hangover. I'm truly frightened of a hangover. It takes me out.
They're much worse in your 40s.
Oh, God. See, I don't even know if I'll be able to make it to there. I can't.
Yeah.
And I did 2 liquid IVs. And I still was barely moving on Monday.
2?
I was supposed to go out on a boat daddy. We were supposed to go out
you don't have to call me daddy.
No, they're called boat daddies. Have you ever heard of a boat daddy?
No, but I think I know what they are. Are they the ones in Newport where they're only 12 people can fit on them, but they're just wine boats?
No, it's an actual man who has a boat. They're called boat daddies.
Okay.
So we were all supposed to go out on a boat, and I was too hungover. I was I cannot make it. The boat daddies will have to wait.
No daddies for your boat.
No daddies. It's just a bunch of daddies on the boats.
Boat daddies.
Boat daddies.
Okay. Now I got to get a boat.
I know. Well, you can be a jet ski daddy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I could just be a daddy one person at a time.
Yeah,
We're taking turns.
I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you.
Stay here at the dock.
Just stay there. Don't move.
But if you get a jet ski, you have to buy a pair of jet skis.
Yeah, that's true. Because then, you can't just be hey, you want to go out on my jet ski? And then you guys have to take turns, or you guys have to ride behind each other?
So lame.
You can't do that.
But then on the flip side, do you just trust some random person to get on, an inexperienced person to get on your second jet ski? And you have your favorite. You got an A and a B.
Oh, 1,000%. But it's also one of those things where who the fuck doesn't know how to drive a jet ski?
I've never ridden a jet ski.
Oh,
Not once in my whole life.
That's why you want it so bad.
Yeah, that's why.
Someone get this man on a jet ski.
That's what it would take for me to be flipped. I would have to have a life-changing experience like owning a jet ski.
That is so funny.
Should I put that on my set?
You should.
I don't know if pod stuff translates on stage.
I don't know. Sometimes it can.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure there's that punch. You just got to have that punchline.
That's the hardest part for me.
Yeah.
I like to tell stories.
Same.
And then just say the end.
And you're like, isn't that great, guys? They're
right. What part of that was supposed to be funny?
They're I giggled at one part.
Yeah.
Because you said this word.
I need to punch up the insides of the stories. I was telling 3 to 5 minute stories with one punch at the end.
Yeah.
And then I just know how to put some branches on them trees.
Totally. There's got to be a little bit of branches. But sometimes if that punchline is worth... I don't know if I've ever heard a punchline that was worth 5 minutes.
Nothing.
Right?
Unless it's it's got to be a closer, and the punchline also has to be 5 callbacks in one.
Yeah. One of those super ones.
Yeah.
And you have to be there's definitely... I feel there's some people where I'm I like just to watch you. Just breathe and exist. You know what I mean? How there's certain comics where
Yeah.
But I feel it also comes with time. If someone's had enough experience, they've earned it to be able to tell you a 5-minute story with one punchline.
Like Bert Kreischer.
Yes.
He is very entertaining to watch, but it's not laugh, 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 laugh. If you're in the room with him and you have never seen him before.
I've never seen him live.
I haven't either. I've never shot him either. Photographed.
Really?
Never photographed him.
I've never shot him.
No, and I helped his producer redo their whole studio.
No way.
Yeah. Halston, shout out.
Get it.
But I'm gonna see Bert soon.
Yeah, you will.
He's gonna be sitting in that chair.
Right here.
Probably in the other room though.
I hope shirtless.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
He's really good at letting young comics come on his show.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It's really big.
It is big.
I don't think I could tour with him though.
Why?
Because I think I would party with him.
Does he party hard?
Everybody that I've toured with so far is either sober or semi-sober. So it's just easy to tour. It's hard enough to sleep in a bunk or a hotel room or whatever, but he rages.
Yeah.
And he wants to go. He goes and does activities all day, and then he drinks, and then there's the show, and then there's the shooting of the show, and then there's after show, and then there's barbecue, and it's
oh, see, that would be a lot.
It would be a lot.
That would be a lot. A lot of liquid IVs.
A lot of liquid IVs.
Tons.
Have you had a real IV?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I have had one. That in the hospital. I was going to say I've never had a real IV.
I'm trying to think, though. I don't think I've ever done a liquid IV, where they come to your house or they come to the hotel and give everyone liquid IVs.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Those are nice. Those are very nice.
I bet they do the trick.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a couple of people get them between, if they have 2 theater shows.
Yeah.
They get them before the second theater show, and they're just
really
jazzed right back up. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick. Was that the one in Dallas? Did they do that in Dallas?
There's a couple. Yes.
Yeah.
It happened pre-show and mid, and there was 2.
Yeah.
Before show and between shows, and then at the Wiltern for a couple different people.
Wasn't that, who was it? Don't a lot of the bikers do like blood transplants, blood transfusions?
Bikers, like
cyclists,
Hell's
cyclists.
Angels?
No, they do other things. Like a cyclist, like a Lance Armstrong.
Oh, I mean, I can't speak to Lance's medical history.
Yeah, he used to do. I think they do them, and it makes them just like amazing.
Oh, like they get the blood of like a 14-year-old,
or like they like whip their blood around and put it back in.
Oh yeah, regular people are doing that.
Yeah,
now. I think Rogan said he was doing that.
Like it's supposed to do some things. There's people that do it for their face too, like a vampire facial that's supposed to help.
Blood face?
Yeah.
Huh. How far do you think we're going to take it as a society about fucking with our faces?
I think it's going to go. I think it's just going to continue.
It has to.
Have you seen though now, like at Balenciaga, they like are covering the faces now. Like all the models' faces were covered.
Why?
For the fashion show. I don't know.
Oh wow.
And I was like, damn, you get all that work done and you work so hard and then you have to cover your face up. Like, come on.
They're making definitely some interesting modeling choices right now in society.
Yeah, there's some things happening.
And you can get canceled for talking about either one of them.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just here for the show. I don't care.
Yeah, bring them out.
I don't even care. But I think the faces, I'm just curious, like if it's going to be something weird, like something that's like not human type trend.
Ooh, like horns? Yeah.
Or like
we just cut our noses off.
Or like a weird like just like a different shape eyebrow that's just like different.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, how much
squiggly.
longer are we really going to deal with these eyebrows anyway? Let's shave them off.
I know, bitches love eyebrows.
Why? They're
bitches
such
love
work.
eyebrows, and we want everyone to see our lips. Lips and eyebrows you must see.
It's getting weird though.
The eyelashes is what throws me off.
Why?
Like have you ever seen someone that looks like they have like a legit broom?
A broom?
Like a broomstick on their eyelashes.
Oh.
With eyelash extensions. Do you guys notice that? Like, do you notice if a girl...
Not
like,
even a little bit.
Do you ever look at a girl and think like, God, her eyelashes?
Not one time.
But maybe it's their eyes though. Like, you don't even realize it.
I mean, I just have never noticed lashes on a single human. I mean, now that I'm looking at your lashes, they're incredibly long. But my mom always told me that I had really long eyelashes when I was a kid, but I don't know if I still do.
They're fucking flapping right now. They're going.
Yeah. They're huge. I have the biggest
huge.
eyelashes.
Guys always have the best eyelashes.
It's not fair.
It is not fair.
We don't even want them.
I know. You guys could you don't even notice eyelashes.
Do they grow back? Could you harvest someone's eyelashes and like sell them?
I'm sure there's somewhere on the black market you can totally do that and it's a viable thing.
Or just the regular market.
Yeah, maybe like that's how they sell them now. Most of them are synthetic.
Yeah. They have to be, right?
They would be crazy if they're like, this is a human's eyelashes for you.
Yeah. This is a 3-year-old Ashley from the Beverly Hills region.
These are virgin eyelashes. There's virgin hair you can get. Like there's like different levels of hair that you buy.
Like no one's ever touched that hair before?
Yeah, no one's ever like dyed the hair or anything. It's just been like it's just pure hair.
But not hair from a virgin.
I'm sure there's ones like that too.
Oh, there has to be.
It's extra silky.
Extra silky. Mm-hmm. Are there any animals that we can harvest fur off of ethically? And
probably
wear it
not
on our heads?
Anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think raccoons was kind of like the end of it.
Is the raccoon hair long enough?
I don't know. People, I mean, have you ever seen the raccoon hats?
Oh yeah, I mean.
Oh, we're talking about like making like
help me out. I need extensions kind of hair.
Ooh, horse hair, maybe.
Horse hair,
but it's coarse.
It's coarse horse hair.
It's coarse horse hair.
I mean, of course.
Of course, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. My knowledge of animals, I don't really know of any that have super long hair.
Yeah.
I feel like I played with an orangutan whenever I was in Dubai.
They have orangutans in Dubai.
Yeah, I went to like a little zoo thing.
Was it a little zoo? Was it big enough for an orangutan?
It was big enough for an orangutan.
Yeah?
She was cute.
Too hot for an orangutan?
She seemed pretty fine.
It was a she?
Yeah, it was a little she.
It was a baby orangutan?
No, she was big mama.
Orangutan, the word sounds big.
She was big. She like
massive.
came up to here and she'd like come and grab your hand and like walk with you and
you'd feed it snacks.
I didn't have any snacks, but I should have.
What kind of snacks do orangutans eat?
I think she likes bananas and
I love bananas.
I fed some monkeys and they really liked grapes.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
You can't get grapes in a smoothie anywhere at any smoothie place.
There's a place Nature Well.
Where is this?
It's not in a smoothie, but it's in a juice.
Oh, see? Mm-mm.
But it's so fucking good.
Yeah, but
it's
like
so good.
Why? It's every single fruit you can imagine.
But I feel like people just don't put grapes in smoothies.
Well, I know that's the problem. I want a little grape flavor.
Do you want a little grape? Like, have you ever had cotton candy grapes?
Oh no, are they real?
Yeah. You need to have a cotton candy grape. They're unreal. It tastes like cotton candy. Or have you ever had? There's a moondrop one that's really good too.
There's drops from the moon.
Straight from the moon.
Wow.
It's purple.
Right into the grape.
It's purple. Right into the grape.
It's purple drink.
Purple drink. It's so good.
I just wrote purple instead of, what was it? Moondrop?
Moondrop. It's so good.
Now it sounds like we're just naming moonshine liquors that we created in the backyard.
Right? I haven't had moonshine in a real long time.
You've had it in Texas though,
I've
right?
had moonshine.
That stuff will give you a hangover.
I'm like,
it'll shock you awake.
Yeah, it rocks you right up. Well, I think I went on a bourbon tour in Kentucky, and there was some moonshine I had there too. Yeah, and it was like it tasted like.
Was it one of the guys that worked there was like?
He's like, come over here. I'm going to give you one of my private stashes. Like,
and I'm going to give you some moonshine.
Here's what it is. It was white. I don't know why. I've never seen liquor white.
White, just like, see, I was going to a sake place there.
I was going to a sake place.
Boo sake.
Boo sake.
Anyway, we have gone way over an hour.
Way over an hour.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You should be.
I apologize.
It's sad. I have nowhere to go, so you're fine. You're fine.
Well, all right. Going into hour 2, everybody.
Let's make this Rogan.
We've learned literally nothing about you because I've talked over all of your stories.
This has just been, you've been showing me your beautiful skill of mansplaining. That's a little limp.
Yeah, it is. It's a little sad.
It needs to be a little tightened.
Yeah. If you're just listening, we're making fun of my microphone. Sometimes I forget on the video part that I have to explain stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true. Like on the audio, they're like,
yeah.
They're like, wait, what? She just said it's limp?
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
Time to wrap it up.
But I feel like you should come back for another one sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
This was really fun.
I had so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming and telling us all about Dubai. And look out for Pay Up Hollywood.
Yeah.
And San Diego on the 17th and 18th.
Hell yes.
Drop the Mic.
Drop the Mic.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Something like that. I don't even remember now.
Google Laurie Douglas San Diego 17th, 18th.
Yes, and I'll be there.
Yeah. And go to lauriedouglas.com for free tickets. Is that a thing you can do?
You can.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Or just DM her.
Yeah, DM me.
Yeah. And she wants you to come over to her house.
That would be ideal.
To live there.
Just, yeah, if you could pay rent, that'd be great. I would love that.
Awesome. Check me out if you're watching this before the 7th through the 10th. Check me out in Minnesota with Maddie Smith and Chance Willie. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on the Isaac Abrams Show.
Thank God I didn't know what it was.
Well, I just changed the name. I changed my name and the name of the show.
I changed it.
I changed it.
I changed it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.